like kindness, Cancer Mixture, a solution for your arthritic pain. Discover Cancer Mixture, the breakthrough formula designed to support joint comfort and mobility. For bulk purchase, contact Taco office on 0244 871 862 and Okaishi Drag Lane Accra office on 0244 683 583. Cancer Mixture, a world devoid of sickness. Our conversation today is on UTIs, urinary tract infections, and this infection, it can happen in any part of the urinary tract system, and this system includes the kidneys, bladder, and others. I'm no expert, and to tell us more about UTIs and how to stay safe from it, and if you have it, how to treat it. And we hear that men can also catch UTIs. In studio is Dr. Isaac Tektet Sekom. He's a gynecologist and our guest to tell us more about UTIs. He works in a couple of places, so when he's done, and then he tell us where we can find him. Good morning, Doc. How's your weekend?
It's been a very busy week, and we are fine. Here we are.
Yeah. How many hours of sleep did you catch?
Yesterday I couldn't hold it. I just had to sleep. So from 10, I just knocked off because I don't slept like almost 48 hours.
Wow. Did you treat any UTIs?
Yes. Over the weekend, yes, there was a young girl that came in with a UTI. The manager at the clinic.
Okay. What's the youngest you've seen someone come in with a UTI?
Oh, it could be as young as less than 1 year, 6 months. Yes.
How does that happen?
So UTI, as you made mention, is an infection of the urinary tract. The urinary tract, right from the kidneys. Kidney filters the blood to take off the waste. When it filters off, it passes through what we call the ureters. One kidney, anything that is important in this world, God made it double.
Can't go for that.
So there's one on your left, one on the right. Okay. And then it drains, the ureters will drain the urine from the kidneys down into your bladder. Anytime you feel like urinating, then it goes through what we call the urethra. Okay. That's where the urine comes out for you to see outside. Now there's something unique about that. The men, we tend to have longer urethras.
Why is that?
Because of our thing.
Okay.
Yes, it's long.
Penis.
Yes, our penis is longer.
Okay. Doesn't mean if you have a long penis, your urethra is longer. If it's shorter, it's
definitely.
short. Okay.
But it's not always like that.
I'm not going to go into that. That's not a conversation.
So,
yeah.
I mean, the urethra is longer in men. Okay. So, for the possibility of the infection tract, most of the infection in UTI, most of them, you can have infection from other places getting to your urinary tract system, but mainly it's from outside.
Okay.
So it's around the perineal area, like around your down parts, like perineum. Men, because of our long urethra, the infection does not easily track to go into our bladder and to go into our urinary tract system. So if a man is getting recurrent urinary tract infection, we have to investigate. It could be a problem. Right. It's one of the ways I can tell you that there's a problem with this man's urinary system because it's not common. Okay. For women or ladies or girls, the urethra is very short. Whereas in men it's about 15 and above. In women it's about 4 centimeters. So infection can easily track from that. Yes. And the anal orifice, the anus, is very close to the vagina of the woman.
Right, yes.
And then the urethra, the opening of the urethral office, the opening of the urethra is just on top of the vagina. So infection can easily happen. So younger girls can easily get infection.
Okay. So that's how the little girl got it.
Yes.
So tell us, generally, what are UTIs?
Yes. So UTIs are they are just like infection, tracking down from the urethra, the opening of the urethra. infection, I mean, causing problems, infection, moving all the way into your bladder. The infection can track up through your ureters and track up, go into your kidneys.
So is it just one infection or different kinds of infections?
So we have, what normally causes infection is bacteria.
Okay.
So we have different bacteria. Commonly, the one that commonly causes UTI is what we call E. coli. Okay. That's one of the commonest cause of UTI. It's E. coli. So mostly it's caused by bacteria. Okay. The infection is caused by bacteria.
Right. So how does it develop?
So then the bacteria, the urethric orifice, the mouth of the urethra, is especially in the female, is very close to the inner orifice. The anus contains a lot of bacteria, so it can easily track and move. One of the things that causes the UTI is the cleaning, the toileting, after you're done defecating. The way we could, so your mothers will tell you that, for your young ladies, they'll tell you that clean from what? Front to back, and not from the back to the front. Because when you clean from the back to the front, you are likely to introduce the bad bacteria from the inner orifice. There's something we call honeymoon cystitis.
So what's that in normal people language?
So honeymoon cystitis is, you see, when people get married, fresh, there's a lot of activities. So in the sexual pleasure, the use of other items.
You mean there's a lot of sexual activity?
Yes, around, yes. So for honeymoon cystitis.
Okay.
So anytime a woman tends to have a bout of intercourse, is likely to develop UTI.
And can you catch a UTI from somebody else?
Not like sexually transmitted per se, but activities during the intercourse.
What sort of activities?
I mean the use of the intercourse itself, the use of hands, fingers, and stuff can transfer infection from outside to inside.
So what are the symptoms we should look out for? What symptoms should we look out for?
So the symptoms of UTI are mainly things that relate to how the urinary system is. Now, when you find out that you are urinating more frequently, we call it frequency. You're a woman, you are urinating more than 5 or 7 times during the day.
What's the ideal? What's the normal?
At least 5 or less is fine. But anytime you go more than 5, it means that you're urinating too much. And the thing about UTI, it also comes with pain on urination. One day after urinating, you get some pain afterwards. And then also sometimes there's blood that follows the urine.
Okay.
And in the ninth that you get up to, and then the urination with UTI is that you feel pressed. You go and pee, and it's just small that comes out.
Right.
So you are urinating frequently.
Right, Doc, but when you drink a lot of water, you tend to urinate a lot during the day. And now we are advocating for drinking water and minding our business. So we are drinking a lot of water.
Yes.
How do you know when the number of times you're going is because of the water you are drinking and not an infection?
Yes, so now you know that you are drinking a lot of water. You know you are drinking a lot of water. In fact, before drinking a lot of water, you were not urinating a lot. But now that you started drinking water, you realize you are urinating a lot. Now, that one is associated with the volumes. When you drink a lot of water, you get pressed easily. And then when you are pressed, when you are urinating, it's a lot of water a lot of urine that comes out. As compared to UTI. UTI, you feel like urinating. And when you go, and it's more that comes out.
So for the men that catch UTIs, are the symptoms the same?
Most of the time, it's the same. Most of the time, it's the same. So the symptom is just pain on urination. And then you go and urinate, and then it's small. And it's water, you want to go again. You go something small, and then there's penile pain.
Okay.
There's pain in your urethra. The pain in the penis.
Okay. So it's basically the same for both sexes.
Most of the time it's the same.
Okay, and then when you find out that you have it, what treatment options are available?
So the management, we have what we call a non-pharmacological management and then pharmacological management. It simply means that there's one that you use medicine to manage it, the one that you don't use medicine to manage. So some of the non-pharmacological management you have to do is that you should try and pee more often. Don't keep the urine, because when you keep the urine, then you are allowing more infection. And you try and drink a lot of water, but the water will tend to clean the system. And then the more the volume of the urine, the more it's likely to send some of the bacteria away. And then, of course, washing your hands and make sure when you are going to your genitalia, you are taking good care of yourself. The other thing is the medications. So in UTI, when you are diagnosed with UTI, then we'll have to do an analysis on the urine. So take some of the urine sample, and we look at it. We require what we call the chemistry, when we use some dipstick to check if there are some things that are showing in the urine, and all this can give us interpretation that there is urine. Then we also observe under the microscope to see the bacteria causing products. We call them pastels.
Right.
So when we see, then we also take some of the urine for what we call culture. So the culture will try to grow the bacteria that is causing the UTI. Then we give you medications. So that we know there are some common medications that we give for UTI. That we know that, okay, because these are the common bacterial causes, we have common medication that we give. But increasingly, some of these bacteria are becoming stubborn. That's what we call the drug resistance.
Why do they become stubborn? Is it when you catch a lot of UTIs or when you don't treat it well?
Number one is when you catch a lot of UTI, and also when you don't treat it well. It's the medication. Because now I feel like I have UTI, you go and buy the medication. I feel like I have UTI. So that bacteria is, we are used to you. So it comes in, doesn't do much to them. That's why we need to do what we call the culture and the sensitivity. So we grow the bacteria, what is called the culture, and we test it against the medication that is likely to destroy the bacteria.
Right.
That's sensitivity. And when we get that, then we can now, me being an obstetrician gynecologist, I think I have to say something about UTI in pregnancy. Pregnancy also makes people easily get UTI.
Why?
Because number one, the hormones. The hormones reduces the way the emptying of the urinary system.
Okay.
The uterus, the big uterus sits on the, sometimes sits on, and it reduces the way urine flows from the top coming down. All these things, and also the urethral orifices tend to be more open, and it allows infection to easily come up. Okay. So one of the challenges with pregnancy is UTI, and it's very common.
Okay, so what happens then when a pregnant woman catches UTIs? Do they have to keep taking medication? Would it affect the baby? Would it affect the pregnancy?
Yes, UTI can easily affect pregnancy. I mean, one of the commonest causes of preterm delivery, when the woman goes into labor before her time, is UTI. So when the pregnant woman catches UTI, it's looking at some symptoms. The pregnancy itself may make you urinate more often, but there's also, in addition, there'll be pain. And sometimes they can track up, lead to what? Kidney infection, which we call pyelonephritis. And that's also common. That's also very common in pregnancy.
Right.
All right. So all these things are quite important in pregnancy. And then you will need to do the same things for you, look for the bacteria, and then treat it.
Okay. And at this point, when I know I have a UTI and I'm treating it with a medication from the hospital, is it advisable to sit on hot water with salts, sea salts?
So, I mean, some of these, they don't really have any, they don't have damaging effect. Okay. If that soothes you, it's fine.
So it's fine if it suits you. It's fine.
I mean, it depends on what
medically do you check it?
I mean, what really is if it's a cut down there or something, that it will soothe you. Okay. Sometimes we use it for those who have infection in their bed. They have cuts down there and stuff. So it depends.
Right. Okay, Doc, in wrapping up our conversation and creating awareness on UTIs, give us one take home for our viewers.
So UTI is common. Let's make sure we have cleanness.
Right.
Wash your hands. Some activities, sexual activities, make sure that your hands are clean. And also the ladies, clean from front to back and not back to front. If you're a guy, a male, you are getting a lot of UTI, please make sure that you get help, because that could be a sign of a urinary tract problem.
Right. Thank you so much, Doc. Doc, where do we find you?
So I am a Taifa
Right.
cocoa powder at Isaac Medical and Fertility Center. You'll find me on TikTok, Isaac_Secom. Secom is SECORM. My number is 0244922899. You find me on WhatsApp 0202640514. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Doc. Have a great week ahead. And this is where we wrap up from the clinic. Our next conversation is coming up. Before then, Run Lotto figures are next.